Hello to friend and foe alike. It's Andrew from MAO Magic, and I have Dekke Slope iPad stand here today, which is a very interesting and minimal product. Launched as one of another popular self-starter campaigns that have been running around Kickstarter and Indiegogo. It's basically just a really minimal iMac-looking iPad stand. It's pretty basic. There's not a lot to do to, unbox it here. Basically, it just comes how it looks. And there are two pieces of plastic, one on the top, one on the bottom. And kind of the main feature here that it kind of talks about a lot is this micro suction that they employ. They claim it's some special nano foam that just uses micro suction to hold the iPad and hold the stand to a table. And honestly, it works really well. We've seen similar nano suction whatever stuff on other products like the magnetic organization system that's been running around. This is very thin, like super thin, very lightweight. It has suction on the bottom as well, so not only can it stick to your iPad on the top, but it can stick to whatever table or other surface that you're going to stick it to. And the thing with this nano suction that's kind of got going on is it actually kind of increases over time. Like I had people talk about the MOS, the MOS system, when it was out, that it would like really stick to their table when they left on there a long time, and it was almost impossible to get up. And this is the same way. If you leave your iPad on here or leave this stuck to your table for an extended period of time, it becomes a bit tough to get it off, to say the least. Not too much that you're like break something, but it is a lot stronger than you may think it is. This does work both vertical and horizontal on your iPad, and it's fairly sturdy, especially with that suction on the bottom. I really never had a worry of it kind of, coming off or not. One nice feature that I kind of didn't know about before I was looking into it is that you can actually use this as a typing stand as well, so it's kind of modular. You do have to make sure your iPad is very flush, but then you basically turn around, it suctions on there, and now you have a nice little typing service for your iPad. Now, if you don't have that iPad lined up, like flush with your desk or whatever, what's going to be underneath is it'll kind of rock back and forth because right now it's sitting on the whole iPad and it has a very wide base. But if we move this up a little bit on like the suction and there's a little bit sticking out of the bottom, I'm kind of over exaggerating here, but when there's a little bit sticking out, you cannot type on it because it will rock back and forth and it's kind of ridiculous. So you do have to kind of make sure it is all the way down on the bottom. I did test this out with a few cases, and depending on the case, it did work. Like any hard shell cases, non-porous cases, basically are gonna work pretty well with this. It obviously works the best straight on the metal back of the iPad itself. The Slope comes in two sizes, mini and large. It runs for $45 for the mini version and $49 for the large one. It also comes in a black version. If you have any other questions, throw them up in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.